Hello, so this is the game with lots of fights, which is quite exciting from the beginning to the end. Black won by a small margin, but white missed many opportunities to kill a few more groups in the process. So the game starts with a modified Chinese Fuseki by black. Usually the Chinese Fuseki goes like this: R9 for the low Chinese or Q9 for the high Chinese. So black is putting more emphasis towards the corner than the side. Now playing the Shimari, it's not a bad idea. The modern one, it's usually nowadays D14, the two-space jump, but white should consider the approach to the top right corner in order to limit black's Moyo expansion. So when black plays a move like this, usually jump San and leave in the corner. Either this way, or if black cuts all the way, white connects solid, then Keima, and it's also alive. Well, before leaving in the corner, white can descend once as a probe to see whether black goes down or plays the Hane. Now when playing the Hane, white can extend like this or like this, and the corner is already alive. And it also creates a cutting point at Q15. So if black plays here, white can still live in the corner in the corner in Ko. So right now white can play away. And this way white develops much faster all over the board. The old school variation would be to approach the corner, then slide and extend back for a base. But it feels a little bit flat for white to have all the stones on the third line in the top. So in this case, white can also consider M16. But white decided to play the Shimari. Well, nothing wrong with that though. It's just more tight and conservative. So black approached the corner all the way on the bottom. Now if black wants to play conservative too, he can think about the Keima here to enclose his top right corner and prevent a corner approach or Kakari. As an approach to the Sansan, black should consider F4 or F3, keep some distance, and then extend back to K4, because this formation looks quite nice overall. Anyway, white decided E3. Black approach E3. White should think about going up with Keima, because when black comes back to H3, the follow-up would be later on to put pressure at F4 and then push once again at G4. And here black has to double up because of the cutting points. So just playing one space jump, it's extremely territorial, but it doesn't impact the E3 so much. Now black can extend for a base, which he did. He could still play the third line move, but it's nice to step up to the fourth line, so he can alternate pretty well the third and fourth line moves on the bottom. Yeah, white has to go all the way to O17. This is the largest point right now. This kick is questionable. Normally, defend the corner calm, but in this case, white will extend back, and that extension looks pretty neat with the top left Shimari. So black should pincer K16 or L16. This is trying to take away his opponent's good point. So white in this case will double approach. Then we have several Josekis here. Black can attach one way or the other. Let's say this happens. Then black protects the top side. So this results into a trade. White got the corner, black entered the top side, which is fine. So playing the kick, white will go up. That's always nice. And black is supposed to defend Q14. And now white should extend ideal at K16. So actually this exchange, kicking at P17, seems to help white more than black, because later in the game white can still invade the corner at R17. So black was even more aggressive and he peeped in the corner. That's an overplay clearly. White could block solid too, like this, or even like this. So this is more like a probe, to see how white reacts to c16. Anyway, playing in the corner, it's clear that white wants to keep the corner and go for territory, which is fine. So black pushes, creates some cutting points. Now white can think about Hane in the head of those stones to take away the liberty, and if black plays Hane on the second line to escape, white can even go for double Hane. Now this will probably end up in a trade, but white has nothing to complain because capturing the 4 stones is quite nice for the corner and black still needs to go out to fix his left side group. And now being center, white can think about ways to punish the top right corner. This is one way. And the sequence is all forced. So give up 2 stones in the corner and make a nice wall on the outside. Lot of influence already. And there's another way to punish that area. Instead of attaching, simply approach on the right side, because that was supposed to be the proper defense for black, and then come out to keep the column surrounded. So simply get ahead, that's possible too. Black came out to escape, but black can still push here. Yeah, going down it's okay. Then Hane to reduce the liberties. Well, in this case, black should block. Even if white plays one Atari here, now black has the chance to go back and capture b17. So if white protects like this or like this to keep the I shape, black can extend on the side. If white puts pressure trying to kill the group, black can capture this guy. So now black can make I shape on the side. Just connecting b14 is got anyway, but it's not going to impact the b16 stone. So in this case, black should really block like that, because it protects against the cut, but creates the capture edge at b17. So now white played a jump that's trying to defend against the cuts indirectly, but this is a little bit soft. First of all, nothing happens if black cuts e17 or e15. And in order to keep the pressure on the group on the left side, white should jump on the third line like this to keep black low. So when black cuts e17, white can simply push it down to the top. So those stones are captured. If black plays one Atari here, white connects, so nothing to worry about. If black cuts the other way, e15, white can just extend. So again, white is fine. Now for black to go out here, after being pressed down, black should push first and then clamp. On this clamp, there are several ways for white to react, like going down, then connect, and black connects under, and white can still take away the base, so the entire group it's on the run like this, and it's very painful. Or simply connect solid, and then when black links under, white can peep to take away the base and keep chasing this way. So black will probably escape, for example like this, and jump out, but it's still very inconvenient for him. So the result is good for white to keep him low. Now playing a move like g14 still allows the invasion in the top, and also doesn't press the left side enough. In the top would be nice to play k16, for example. And usually in Fuseki you go for third and fourth line moves. A jump like this, it's on the 7th line, and it's not really practical. But I guess the reason was to fix those cuts. So black peeps at the cutting point. Instead of peeping, he should play something like j17 if he wants to invade the top. Now if white attacks from the left, black has to space to the right. If white attacks from the right, black can go in the top f18, threatening to cut. So white will protect this way and then jump out. Now this is very easy for black to make the base or run in the center. In this case, f17 is hurt. Instead of a shoulder hit, should block l17, because playing the shoulder hit still gives black space to make ice in the top. which he did. So all these moves are forced. The push here, it's no need. Black should just go down. And now he has enough space to build twice. If white comes here, black can block this way, or like this. And if white turns, black can make eyes like that. And now when white plays the vital point, black will just create two eyes. One to the left and one to the right. In the actual game, black could still play that move to stay alive. So go down, Hane, block. Then this shape, it's already alive. Yeah, nothing to worry about. So black tries to go out, white pushes through, that makes sense. Push again. Well, black should no-be again, because there's a bigger chance to escape if he's connected. There are some cutting points here. Now he's got this Kosumi to expand the eye space, and there's a cut at E15. So this way, black has some chances to fight. Playing the Hane, white will just cut, very good. Then the key point, nice too. If black pushes here and then cut, and then this one, now there's a bigger chance to leave. Well, it can be a ko, like that. But if white connects, black just takes the stone and now it's alive. So here, in this fight, black messed up first. And now he died. So we can say the opening is excellent for white so far. And now black cuts here desperately. This jump is good to put pressure on the left side. But white can cut first. Anyway, it's nice to jump once to prepare the cut and the kill. So black is supposed to go out on the left side here. Now it works to cut right away. Then when black tries to escape, white will go out, black will push, white blocks, there are two liberties, Atari, Atari again, then connect and cover, and it's done. No way out. So black will be captured. The sequence is forced. So it was really nice to play D11 first. Well, this jump leaves some Agi. White can go down here, or Kosumitsuke. But right now it's still more interesting to cut and capture the 3 stones. Because like this there is no more Agi in the top. The group is dead, and also white is keeping the D13 stones connected. This move is no need, because anyway locally black has only one eye. So playing on the outside to capture 3 more stones, this will keep everything connected. So these stones are connected to the top stones. So white has nothing to worry about, and the group inside is still dead. Besides, when you play a move like this, you gotta think what happens if black plays there. So let's say we play the cut and black plays the throw in. First of all, white can capture it because it's a self Atari. But even if white plays away, so let's say white attacks the corner, when black captures one stone, white can still kill everything because that's a false eye. When black goes out somehow like this, white can Atari from behind, Atari again, and connect. So there is still nothing to worry about. The group is dead as it stands. So white connected and lost an important tempo here. Then cut the top, that's fine. Oh, black is trying some desperate Tetsuji, but black is already a bit behind. First of all, in the top, black has a few liberties, and white doesn't have to connect with a double empty triangle here. In general, you have to avoid connecting on neutral points, so you gotta find ways to defend indirectly. So in this case, it would be better to jump out like this, because even if black cuts, white can jump between the groups again. So white is separated, but so is black. And white has lots of liberties with the group in the top, and also it's fine with the group in the middle. So as long as the outside groups are safe and have plenty of liberties, the dead group inside will still stay dead. And eventually white will have to play a few moves inside to remove it, but that happens only later in the game. So for now, nothing to worry about. This is a chicken style defense. That's a desperate move. White still has plenty of liberties to kill the top, so white can ignore. Don't even need to play here. And luckily, would be nice to Hane in the corner, but so there are 1, 2, 3 liberties there. Huh? After this, it's Atari. Yeah, 3 liberties for black. So white can play away. Let's say go out with this group, because playing this Kosumi here, it's threatening the group in the center and also the group on the left side. So if black removes a liberty again, white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we can play away again. For example, this to remove the base, and let's say black removes another liberty. Now white can play this one inside Atari, connect. So black has 1, 2, white has 1, 2, 3. So black can take away liberty, white blocks. If Atari here, white takes. Oh, and going down. This way black can live in the corner. Okay, maybe we can't ignore too many times. But still, for now, white doesn't have to defend the top. But okay, white is trying to make safe or stay safe. Well, going down here prevents a ko, but the ko is a kind of ko in many steps. So again, if white plays on the outside, like a cap for example, and black goes here, white blocks. Even if black starts removing liberties in the top, but it's not even easy, white can take, and it's hard to fight this kind of ko for black, because black needs to remove all those liberties and keep fighting the ko. So it's a, I don't know, 5 steps approach ko. Alright, so now black plays away, finally, to grab a bigger point, but it's still safer to defend the corner on the low position, but it's more urgent to jump out with this group in the middle, because when running out with this group, white is in danger at d11. So white jumps out. That's a good idea because it threatens to capture the h14 group. Okay, and instead of Nobi here, white should think about the cap, because that's the direction for the black group to go out. And in this case, if black plays this one, it will just be surrounded and killed. Like this, black can still go out. He's trying a tighter way. But this way, yeah, white can cap. And in order to make sure the group will die after the cap, let's say black is trying some maneuver here, white can lean on the left side first to get a little stronger and then surround the group. So black tries to escape, and again white should escape with the d11 group first. So attach here or Kosumitsuke and then turn. And after getting stronger like this, it's easier to surround the top. So sometimes you need a little preparation, like attack the west to kill the east, or the other way around. So now Hane Nobi. This time it's a bit more difficult to kill black. Black can already make eyes like this or like this, but pushing and cutting, it's also an option. Shows more fighting spirit. Yeah, but cut is good here. Can black fight the semi? Let's say black takes away liberty, white Atari, then push, then peep to take away the eye, Atari, push again. Yeah, white loses the semi because of this. So black could actually capture all those stones and rescue in a grand style. Now white can go out, which happened. So in this case, it's yeah, that's an option to connect the stones. Honey here feels good once, so it forces black turn in an empty triangle and then play something on the left side, because the left side group is still not alive. So for example, if black plays here, white can hit the vital point and then a14, and now it's only one eye. Actually, a little later, white had some opportunities to kill this group. So first Kosumi, then black comes out. Well, those 3 stones are not so important to be saved. Black should actually clamp and go down. And now white played in the middle, trying to save the 2 stones, but that's also not really urgent. I mean, right now white can push here and then go down. So there are 6 stones on the second line. Now 6 stones on the second line usually die and 8 stones leave. So in order for black to leave, he needs to expand his eye space, and he will probably play a8 or b8. When this happens, white honey to reduce the space and then play inside this a14, because when black blocks, white can hit the vital point, the 3 line right in the middle, and when black captures 1 stone, white can false the eye. If black plays here, it's the same thing, throw in, and those are false eyes. So this jump in the middle, it's saving the g10 stones, but in fact, when white plays this, and kills the entire left side, even if black cuts 2 stones, white can give them up. It's not such a big capture, and then play away. For example, this, and make a base. But taking the left side, it's already a big profit. So now black is going to leave. Tuck, 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 tuck. Okay, well, white can just play away now. But in fact, after playing here, black needs another move. So yeah, now there's another opportunity for white to kill. White can start with the Atari, then wedge, because this creates a shortage of liberties, so black can play here, itself Atari. Now black needs Atari under, black will Atari like this, throw in works too, and then just clamp, throw in again to remove the eyes. So in the end, if this happens, black has 2 false eyes, this will fill, and only 1 valid eye at a8. So the group is dead again. Playing this bump, it's no need, because white is already connected, so there's nothing to worry about there. I mean, okay, killing the group is one option, but playing other moves all over the board, for example an attach here, trying to damage the corner, is better than connecting where you're already connected. So if black plays here, the group has no problem. If black tries to cut, white will just connect. So this doesn't really make sense. Of course, it creates some AG, but black can play this one. Now, black's attempt to cut here, it's a bit desperate. And white shouldn't play away. Just take the 3 stones. There is no way out. And it's big to take because you get very thick in the middle, so it's much easier to invade the right and the bottom after that. And invading the corner, normally should play the attach and Sun, or play Sun right away and then connect under, or play the attach at R16 and go up, honey in the corner and slide again. Like this, white can damage more. But right now it was more urgent to keep the middle strong. So black is out. Actually black should direct to extend in this direction, and then when white connects, honey like that, to build a big middle. So those moves were a little bit slack, and now it's good enough to play the game under locally. But if you look all over the board, the bottom side it's impressive. So when black connects this area, this moyo, it's a bit scary. So white should dive in around here pretty soon. Attaching here, it's not such a big deal. How about going down, and if black blocks, white can turn and then connect under. And if black captures one stone, white can connect here, then the entire group is dead, because that's a false eye. So, and playing here, it will die too, because there's not enough space to build twice, and ko it's not an option either. So unconditionally dead. And this cut doesn't do much, because anyway the outside group has many liberties for white, so still black dies inside faster. Now playing this move allows S15, so black can go out. Therefore, going down here is the key point. So when black plays in the corner, white plays here. When black cuts, white connects. When black turns like this, white can block first. If Atari connect, if black goes down, white captures this stone. So white is connected, black is surrounded. When black plays here, white Hane under, and again, white is connected, black can't do anything. No ko, no liberties, so black is captured faster. Alright, now back to the actual game. Black escapes, crawling. Yeah, it's good to capture this Incente. And then play away. Actually here it's more interesting to come out like this. If black cuts, white can Atari, Atari again, then Hane, so the group inside is dead. And also here as a shape point, Hane like that would be better as a defense. Yeah, normally now white needs another move. So, but in fact white can play away. Invade the bottom would be better. Start to fight in this corner and make a living group in this area. This is actually a Joseki, but in a different order. So black could peep in order to protect against the M12 cut, and then play some more moves to enclose the bottom, or a Shimari, or this kind of Keima. Trying to save that stone, it's not such an important task. Okay, white is looking at the cut, that's good. But it didn't work directly, so maybe white needs more preparation here. Like attach, pull back, then try to reduce this area. So black eventually will come back and protect against the cut. But in the end, those are just neutral points. So white gets to break the important side, the middle and the bottom. So cut. Then black builds a lot in the center still. This peep is no need, just jump out. If white is trying to separate the Ikentobi somehow, then Atari, connect, then Atari again, and then when white connects, everything dies in the middle, so black will not try those kind of moves. Therefore, it's not so urgent to play the peep to allow the cut, the jump. The jump works directly. Hane is good, connect is fine, black is removing his own liberties. Well, this cut can be dangerous because black doesn't have enough liberties on the side, so first black should connect here, and then white has to go back and protect this cut. But white will try to leave indirectly first. Anyway, instead of attacking here, white should immediately attach. Now the Tetsuji goes like this. If black Hane trying to connect under, white has two options. First of all, crosscut, which works either way, because this removes the liberties. So when black plays here, there's Atari. If black connects, everything dies. So black needs to capture, then white captures. Then if black plays the other Atari, again Atari from behind. If black connects, take all. If black captures 1 stone, take the 4 stones. So that's the way for white to connect. White can also Nobi in this case. So if black links under, white goes Atari, then captures 4 stones. If black becomes ambitious to connect, Atari under and take more stones. So that's a good combination to remember, Tsuki and crosscut. This way it's not the same thing. So again, attach here. If black goes down, let's see, Atari or bump. Pak. Yeah, go down also. Then Atari like this, and invade the right side. So again, capturing this guy, white will leave. Yeah, in the actual game, there was a little combination similar to that. In fact, the crosscut here would be an option, and then Atari from behind, and Atari again. And when white protects like this, black has to link under, which is still painful. So white can leave eventually. But playing this way, black can Atari up and connect. Now white has to link under, and when black connects up, the center group will die. Playing this move, it's empty triangle, and now the sequence is forced. This was actually good for for white, sorry, because black needs to come back and protect on the first line. Sorry, second line. When white pushes here is the connection on the first line. So this feels like a success for white for now, to leave on the side. Well, this Atari is a bit too much. White doesn't have to give up the stone. Either take, and when black connects under, Atari from behind. When black takes the ko, connect solid, or fight the ko. On this cut, take back. But white can also go down. And now when Atari like this capture, Atari like this connect, and then the 2 stones will die inside. But I guess black will play Atari from this side. And then white captures, and black has to come out. But on the way out, white can still make life. But I prefer to capture in this case, and then Atari from behind and connect either hanging connection or solid in order to keep the I shape. And now when black plays here, white can attack severe from the outside. So black should probably defend, then white enters the corner. Okay, white group is alive, and black should keep the middle. Well, black is still happy to have all this area, but let's not forget that the left side can still die, and the top is already dead for the beginning, so white can win this game. Atari, shape. On this push, white should go down, because when Hane here, white can cut, and if the cut it's not so easy to see, simply connect under, and it's fine, and then black needs to extend. Like this, white accepted to make a smaller life. And in fact here it's still good to play moves like this to make life harder for black to, in order to keep the center, black has to sacrifice some stones. And now, how is the bottom? Can die. Yeah, this group will die in the corner. So white builds a lot. So therefore, in this position, well, black doesn't want to give up the center, so we'll still play here. But it still can be dangerous. So compared to the actual game, white can leave bigger. So turn. Now this is a bit greedy. Black should play another move to enclose the center. These moves are small. To play t6 and t7 on the side. Good game to enter. The invasion is also a nice idea. Because white is already alive on the side. That's good. Slide is fine. Hane. Before connecting here, white should think about the attach. and then this kind of move, trying to go out on the right side, and now connect. Because now it's very difficult for black to kill this group. When this happens, white can jump again, and then block with ko, then attach to go out. This will leave. One Atari also okay to keep connected. Now, yeah, white has enough space. Now black attacks the base very severe. If white connects, maybe now it's difficult to leave inside, so white should still think about ways to connect to the corner. So first jump here, then attach, because this attach is taking away liberties for the middle group. Now when black tries to keep the center, white push once, trying to connect, then also block, threatening double Atari, and then simply make I shape. So even if black cuts one stone, the group is already alive on the bottom, and that's a great success to make the invasion work. So push and like this, white is kind of giving up the group. Black should Atari up first and then take the stone. So this way, white lost a lot. Actually, black can connect here because the group is dying inside. So the right move is to Atari from the outside and then get into the middle. This wouldn't be so bad, so white gets some compensation. So Atari up, connect. Instead of going like this, should just Kosumi. It's harder to block. Okay. Black answered anyway. In fact he needs. Yeah, this can be dangerous. Yeah, this is a good move because black needs to protect and then white can jump. Nice. This is a bit too much. Either tiger mouth or Kosumi like this. Because this kind of move, black can Nobi, then white needs to play a bamboo and then Keima. So K6 is cut and captured on a large scale. But playing this one, when black blocks, white Hane, black gets ahead, white can play Atari here and then connect this way. So all of a sudden, all these guys are captured. Now from black center, this became white territory. That's a pity. First Atari, sacrifice 2 stones and then connect. And now the group dies. So white builds this area. Well, black can capture 2 stones and save. So as long as white can play Atari here in center, black doesn't have time to try other moves. I mean, Atari here, white will capture. So black still dies inside. Now here white had another chance to get a few points back by playing Atari, then Atari from the right side, and then Atari from the left side, because this creates a Dametsumari or shortage of liberties. If black connects, everything gets in Atari, so white will just capture. Playing like this, black goes out. But playing like this, black will probably take the 3 stones and give up this guy. And now again, black has to protect the center. So Atari like that, white didn't build so much. Could Atari here also, but then still need to connect the 3 stones in the center. So okay, connect them right away. Now the problem is when white plays this move, black can throw in Atari again and Atari from this side, and when white connects, everything dies. So in this case, black can actually capture 3 more stones. So when Atari here, black will take these 3. But there is a margin in the center next. Well, that could happen later. So like this, Yeah, instead of playing Atari right away, white should go down first. Little preparation. So this one is threatening to capture the 2 stones at h5 or the other 2 stones at m7. So if black protects here, white takes 2 stones and comes inside the moyo. If black protects on the left side, then white has Atari. Now when black connects, 4 stones die. If black goes down, 2 stones are captured. And again, white damage enough to win the game. Because black has to come back here. So several opportunities missed by white in this area. Okay, now white also needs to connect either like this or play this one first and Hane, then connect like that. So even in the last moves, white could come back and win this game. Now if this one, black connects, Atari and go out. No, doesn't work. Must play this, then push again, turn to the right. So when black cuts here, white connects to the left. Well, first white can also cut once, but yeah, still need this move. Now black will protect here. This is no need. Better save the 3 stones because it's Mia in the middle. But yeah, it seems white could damage more in the center. Connecting here it's small. Right now it's still more interesting to go out. Well, that capture in the center is 7 points when black plays the snapback. But coming out in the center is still more interesting. So black will need to capture these 3 stones. White can play 1 Atari, then take the 2 stones. Then black needs to connect under 2. So like this, white saves more stones, and then black will catch the 3 stones in a snapback. Playing here is difficult to use the edge in the center. Also, when going down, if black decides to save the 2 stones, white is happy to capture the other 4. So that will change the game result completely. Let's see what other moves. Tuck. Hane here, it's more interesting. So in this case, black should take and then go down or Hane. The thing is, if black doesn't capture but protects here or plays a greedy move like a cut, well, cut doesn't work because Atari here it's an option and then capture this way. But let's say black connects or black plays in the corner. Now when this happens, white can still extract his center stones. So going out it's an option and then come out here, because when Atari from this side, white connects to the right. So this way it's a lot of damage again. Playing here feels a little bit slow. And also locally it's better to play Hane and connect. Black answered, going out, white will just take, so the Aji is gone. Once again, some moves around here. But it doesn't work to go out now, because black has Atari and Atari. So needs some preparation. That's why white needs the Hane here first. And Hane here it's okay to play, because when black goes this way, white can push, Atari under, then Atari again, then connect, and black will play another move inside, so he doesn't lose the semi-eye. So these are all center moves. The ko is too small. Black should go back and protect here. Taking the ko while there are so many other big points to be played, it's a waste. It's just fighting for 1 point in 2 moves. That's a half point move to capture the ko and then fill it. So right now white can push here, for example. Yeah, that's good. Then Atari. The block is also good. So for black there are many big points. Instead of taking the half point ko, connecting here to prevent the push and Atari is big. Going in the corner with a jump where white has to play this one and block. It's all center reduction. Also big, and of course leaving on the left side. But on the left side, both white and black ignore that life and death situation. For example, when Atari here, if black goes out and white captures 2 stones and black tries to leave, white has Atari and then attach. And again, the group will die. So that's another way to kill the lower left. Okay, that's another core to be filled, but instead black should hane on this Atari connect, and white comes back and protect. So this way it's center. White can go down and make 2 more points in the corner. Well, that's a core threat. Shouldn't be played too early. This is fine, also a threat. Well, if black doesn't respond here right away, it's not such a big deal. So black can play here, white takes 2 stones, black takes 1 back. It's just 1 point in center for white. Now this connection, it's better to play this way. And then cut to force white play some moves inside. Okay, that was big. This is fine. In this area, it's good for black to push from here and create another point. Because like this, he will make 1 point at J13, but he could build 2 points there. So now black finally was aware about the life and death situation. This is a core, there is nothing else. Not much left. That core can be fought at the end. So first push here, then make a point where black can Atari in center. Then black can make a point like this. White can play this one, threatening to damage a point after the neutral points are filled. And then finally black will fill the core. So this will still be a win for black by a couple of points maybe. But black played inside several times, so this is a 2 points move. This is nothing, 0 points in Gote, because of course black will play Atari and white connects. So instead of playing 0 points Gote, better play 1 point Gote here. And then of course fight the core. But this can be dangerous in the corner, huh? Zack, 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 zack. Not yet. Okay, so play 1 point. If black goes here, this is a bit dangerous. No, it's fine, it's fine. So the group is still dead. Yeah. Just cut threats there. Always hit cut threats. Now white fills the core. This is no need. Black was fine anyway. That's minus 1 point. This will be another 1 point down. The proper way is to connect here solid, where white would play Atari. But anyway, there are no more cores, so it doesn't matter. And this is another minus 1 point. Black really didn't need those moves inside, and now the neutral points. Quite a spectacular game this time, but it's a pity white missed to kill the left side, and also white could gain more in this area by using those stones as agi. So I hope you enjoyed this review and learn a lot.